and all of that. So yes, good morning, every single person represented here at Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja, your radio experience you can count on. It's 13 minutes gone past the hour of 10, and you know we are in for another day of the Midday Extra Show. Now, you know, it's midweek, and I always like to remind us that there's no going back now. We've been in this week, we've been there, we've done that, and there's no going back. We keep doing what we have been doing all from Monday, only that now that it's midweek, it's time to double the hustle. You know, they say we should not say hustle, but it's time to like just do better. You know, there's some people that they have from Mondays to Tuesday and Wednesday they don't do anything. On Wednesday they get hyperactive and they're trying to cover up for everything they did not do on Monday, Tuesday, and then on Wednesday. But yes, if you must do that, then please do by all means, so that you can account for this week as one of the most progressive weeks that you have recorded. Now, Wednesdays are always it's always a beautiful time right here in the studio because it's a day where we go back to memory lane. You know, we get to remember all of the songs that we did enjoy, the ones that kept us happy and all bubbly. You know, it's old school. And yes, of course, people, you know, the General Open Banters is a constant thing here in the studio. We do that from the hour of 10 to the hour of 11. Now, moving on to the next hour, which happens to be the 11 o'clock hour. Now, at 11, we get to talk about agropreneur, and this is an addition to the Midday Extra Show. Last week, I remember myself and Holy Ray, we were talking about, you know, agricultural terminologies, all of those things that you'd most likely, they are terms that are used in the agricultural field. So when you hear them, you're not confused. You know exactly where it's coming from. Now, the third hour of the day is where we get to remind ourselves of who we ought to be as Nigerians. Now, I attended class yesterday and we were talking about how there's so many things that we have lost. You know, you would hear certain countries say, what country now can I remember their slogan? But yes, most countries have their slogan. They have slogans as to say the country of light or sunshine and what have you. And then the teacher was saying, you know, for Nigeria, I don't think we have any such thing. I know that we have for different states, food basket of the nation, sunshine, all of those things. Now, there are certain ideologies that we have as Nigerians, that we have as people, that we need to correct. And this is why we introduced the National Ethics and Core Values segment of the show with guys from Generation for Societal Change. Together we are all here. We're mount up here in the studio and we talk about who we ought to be as Nigerians and what we can do to ensure that we get to a better place as citizens of our dear country, Nigeria. Now, the final hour is Eagles Oldies, and is where we get to take requests for your songs, the old school songs that you love to hear on radio. Please keep it locked in with us. And by the way, I am not in any way alone in the studio. Nope, I am not alone.
Ready, I'm putting on my shoes.
No, come on, girl. I got you.
I was supposed to be the extra spice.
No, come on. I was getting to that. You know, you don't give the main. You don't give the main meal.
I tell
for starters, right? But anyways, guys, Holy Ray is right here in the studio with myself, and together we will be hosting the Midday Extra Show Wednesday edition. Hi, girl. How you doing?
The Midday Extra Show program and show right here, especially for the fact that I'm the extra spice of all the shows, you know. So when Holy Ray is around, you should know that it's going to be more spicy, more interesting, more educative and entertaining, of course. And plus today, you know, I love to talk about things that world are celebrating. But when I saw this one, I say, So today it is a National Banana Day. So I don't know what that
National
means.
Banana Day.
National
but
Banana
I, for one,
Day.
do love bananas.
So if you are a lover of banana right there, you have to grab one. Today is National Banana Day. Today is National Ellis Island Family History Day. Today is National Cheese Ball Day.
Yay!
I know she's going to scream to that.
Sorry.
Because you love that too, right? And then today is International Bat Appreciation Day.
Africans will not like this one.
How will I like this one?
Africans will not like this one.
There is no way I'm going to like this one because bats naturally is one of those birds that people don't like. You know? Like from where I come from, they read a lot of meaning.
It's not just bats. You. Every single place.
So once you flew to your house, you'll be like, oh my God, my village people have come again. And a lot of things that are being celebrated today. But you might be surprised at my new look today, right?
Head over to the YouTube channel, guys. Rachel looks spicy.
When I walked in, Martha was like, "I your friend that is celebrating birthday today."
Anyways,
you understand. So I am,
and you're even blushing.
Oh my God.
You guys.
All right. So I'm using this medium right now to send a happy birthday shout out to my special friend Cheesy. I celebrate you. God bless you. I wish you long life and prosperity.
Anyways, that being said,
nice to be here with you.
And nice to be here, of course. And now, yes, we'll move into the stories we have lined up for the General Urban Banters. But first, we'll be catching our breath for a little bit. And when we get back, you already know what it is. We're getting straight into the conversation.
Yes.
Please do well to indulge us. I did notice that in the last 2 days, we start to call to be part of the conversation when the hour is almost out. And that just puts us under a lot of pressure, and we're not able to hear from you directly. So yes, once the stories are being read out or being lined out, it'll be a nice one to have you guys contribute as well. Thank you so much for being here. We catch our breath for a bit. When we get back, we will be right back anyways. Do not go anywhere.
No AC, no problem. We're cooling it down with the freshest hits. Eagles 102.3.
All right, welcome back, and thanks for staying with us. You're still tuned in to Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja, your radio experience you can count on. Holy Ray was enjoying the songs a little too much, so I just decided to give her time to dance about the studio, and then we get our head in the game. Welcome back, 27 gone past the hour of 10, and we're moving straight into the General Open Banters. Now, diesel users, put your hands in the air. Anyways, we did see this report that Dangote crashes diesel price to 1,000.
Right, yeah, he tries. In most cases, if you see some of his involvement recently, some part of the country, he was there to supply food and all of that. To
bags of rice and all that.
And all of that. So he's always, trying to meet up with the needs of citizens. So by this, it means we are going on the right direction.
Yeah.
So we pray that fuel will also
follow suit. Now about that.
Oh, okay.
We know that there was a report that the Port Harcourt refinery will take off operations and all of its own refineries, and additional support from the Dangote's refinery.
Yes.
Nigeria and its people stand to gain more in terms of forex inflow, which will have been grossly depleted by importation. But up until now, recall that the group chief executive officer of the Nigerian Petroleum Company Limited, Mile Kyari, had on March 28 told the Senate that the Port Harcourt refinery will begin to deliver refined petroleum products in 2 weeks, just as he assured Nigerians that the rehabilitation of the refineries will be completed on schedule. It is now over 2 weeks since the deadline elapsed, and Kyari also disclosed that the Warri refinery was almost ready too, while the refinery in Kaduna will be completed and ready to go into production in December this year. But we don't know what the situation is right now, because it is still not functional. And the Port Harcourt refinery, they said, had received crude oil and it has been stocked in the facility now, but we see that it's not been, I don't know the words to put there now, very active. We'll also be talking about that at Damawa in Ogun State, in Benue State, and 26 others as high-risk flood areas. Benue demolishes riverside buildings. Lagos directs residents to relocate. Sokoto, Edo, others begins campaign. And one time we brought someone represented the DG of NASDA here, telling us about these hazards and what we can do. So maybe we might bring someone like that here on the show again, so that they can remind us.
Done their own search and their own whatever, and find out that this states might be affected by flood once the rainy season commences properly, because now we're still enjoying, but rainy season is going to start soon. So
we need to
I pray that it's not just about them selecting or highlighting these areas, but also doing something to take measures on time before the rainy season comes, so that we don't hear those stories as in the past.
All right. Now let's just open up the phone line so that we can have contributions. We have a host of other stories that we would like to roll out here, but the numbers to call are 09073530044 or 09087668888. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Marta.
Hi, Salasi. Good morning to you.
How are you doing?
Fine, thank you. Have we spoken this week?
Yes. It's only yesterday that I didn't have the privilege to call.
All right, no problem at all. It's good to have you join us.
You are who?
Holy
Ray.
Ray. Holy Ray.
Oh, Honeywell, I greet you.
I greet you too, Salasi. Good morning.
See, I can hear from Honeywell, how she's pressing Dangote. I said that's a good one. Yes, Dangote have reduced the price of diesel. Yes, he should keep it up. We want the price to keep going down.
Yeah.
Because you need to understand that from this morning I was listening to the news for other news houses. We need to understand that even some breweries company will be folding. They will be leaving this country due to high cost of the energy, due to the high cost of the diesel, due to the high cost due to insecurity. Most of this sorghum that they use in brewery are being produced by this local farmer. And most of the local farmers have been spared from their ancestral home. If they can be able to provide security, I'm telling you, and the cost of the energy to be brought down, I'm telling you, Nigeria will make exploits. As I made mention, I said Brazil making billions of dollars for exporting soya beans, maize, and sugarcane. And we have all this edible land. Have you go to Savannah Sugar in Adamawa and other places? And even Benue, Niger, and Kaduna will do this. So if there's security, I'm telling you, Nigeria will make great exploits. Most especially in the sense of all this, provide security, then the energy, the petrol price should keep coming down. If we can be able to purchase petrol at the cost of 300 naira, I think Nigeria will make. How about the refinery? They keep promising us since last year. Now they say 2 weeks. Now the 2 weeks is over, and our refinery has not started working. What is the problem? Why is it that they promise and fail? They have been promising and promising and promising. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you, Salasi, for your contribution. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning, Mata. Good morning, Holy Ray. Penetrate every home with the Holy Ray.
It's only when you come on air, that's when Abaka used to come in. He doesn't come again. Only when you're here, but it's okay. It's okay.
I want to enjoy the ray from the Holy Ray.
I can deal with that. Good morning to you.
You are doing fine. Abaka calling from what? Mata.
Yes.
You call reduction of 200 slash. That is not slash.
No, from 6. It was 1,600.
Yes.
It was 1,600.
Dangote, the business leader, the business mago, is enjoying from our resources too. He convert part of national resources into assets. We should partake into it. If you could remember, in those days, in the early 1990s, when telecommunication make advent into Nigeria, the SIM card was sold as higher as 50,000 naira. When the global telecommunication company came, they sold their SIM card next to nothing. That is flash. They make it very easy for the people. We don't say they should sell this at next to nothing. They should come as lower as 350 naira. If you are marketing expensive, exorbitant energy, it makes cost of living very exorbitant. You make life very unbearable for people. We want cheap energy. We don't import this source of energy from other land. It is indigenous to Nigeria. We must partake in the goodness of it. Even yesterday, it made headlines. The Manufacturer Association made claim that 80% of their profit is being claimed by the cost of diesel. So it made the cost of business very high. Because many people will be shut out of businesses. It will cause unemployment. It's a lot of things. So we want rivalry, a healthy rivalry. It should not be left to Dangote alone. We want to see more Dangotes. Where healthy rivalry, it will make the price come low and low. That is my take. Thank you.
Right. Thank you so much, Abubakar, for that contribution. When there's a competition in the system, then the price can go even lower. Hello, good morning. Good morning to you.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good morning.
Is this Comrade Salisu?
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank
Good
you.
to have you join us. Talk to us.
Good morning, Mata, and how are you?
We're very well, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Good morning.
My take about Dangote, and I know it's right. People are happy and joy for what they have done. But what we are going to talk about Dangote, I'm still waiting to see continuously dropping because in this country, I know Dangote, many things the company have in the country, nothing has going down. All their company have has going up. They food, macaroni, everything is causing a lot of up in this country. But only this one that I've done, I give him credit, I say thank you, but let him do more.
Okay.
But he wants to change his attitude. I think maybe he wants to change the attitude now. If not, the attitude before is not the same, it's not like this. It's going up. When the company is going on, it costs a lot of attitude to us, but as he want to do now, let God help him and change his attitude and do the needful for the country. And I pray God bless. And as they bring this is what is going to happen for the flood. As they already bring the government, give us a lot about it. Let the whole governor and try to do the needful now before the flood to come. Please. Thank you. God bless.
All right. Thank you so much. The way he's talking about the attitude, it feels like he knows him personally. But anyways, the thing is, it's gradual. It's a gradual process.
Yes.
You know, it will start from it started from a 600.
Yes.
Now a 200 is off. It starts from somewhere. So we recognize the fact that it has already begun, which means that it might continue. Depending on the situation. Remember, he's a businessman as well.
Also,
he has to look at the factors, around him, so that it doesn't affect his business.
Yes, yes.
The number one intention of every businessman is to make profit. So if he's not making that, yes. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Matanata.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Is this Elder?
Who is with beautiful boys there with you?
Holy Ray is in the studio too.
Good morning, my sister.
Good morning to you, and thanks for
God
joining
bless
us.
you. You see, a reduction of a diesel,
Yeah.
just a propaganda. I will give you 2 weeks. You hear say you don't go back.
Okay.
You see, Nigeria has failed it. You see, where Nigeria failed it is that in China, anything where you produce in China, they don't call it illegal. We have people refining all year in Nigeria here, refining petrol, diesel in Nigeria. They call it illegal refinery. If they allow those people to refine, you see the price of diesel for big 300 naira now, and then the industry is supposed to work. You see that price of 1,000 naira per liter.
You're breaking.
Are you hearing us?
Yes, we can hear you now.
If you carry trailer from Lagos to Kano, you're going to consume up to 1 million naira diesel before it reach Kano. And then that's 1 million naira diesel. How much are you carrying? The price of things can come down because the price of diesel is so high. Your radio station now, you are running with diesel. But and then how much advertisement are you getting to run the filling station, to run the radio station? If the owner of the station did not get money from anywhere to put for that station there, it can't work because the cost of diesel is too high. What they call it illegal refinery. Allow them to produce and monitor them. If you allow them to produce, monitor them, the price of petrol will come down, price of diesel will come down, everything will crash. But we are talking about Dangote. The managing director of NNPC go to National Assembly, said a lie. Say, but I thought this is going to work. Up to now, it did not work. The man did not resign. Nobody stands in. Nobody believes that this. If somebody will go to National Assembly, go and tell a lie. What did you do? Nobody question him now. But I thought now, there's no way. Kaduna, there's no way. They are just pumping money to that place. So all what they are doing is just a propaganda. If the price of diesel did not come to 400 or 600, more than that, your radio station will be very difficult to run. And then all the price of diesel can never come down because the price of diesel is too high. Most of these big motor they are using diesel. Most of the radio stations they are using diesel. Industry they are using diesel. Allow those people where it produce where it called the illegal refinery. Allow them to produce and then monitor them and then tell them to pay what they're supposed to pay to federal government. Hence the diesel is okay. Run it and buy it from them. Thank you very much. God bless Nigeria. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. You know, the thing about legalizing things like this, it's just that more will erupt from there. Otherwise, this is what developed countries do as well. I remember one time it was all over the news, a 5-year-old who managed to debit about 1 naira from an entire bank system, and he became a billionaire. Normally you'd want to prosecute that person, you'd want to just throw them in jail and all of that. But they rather learned from the guy. I don't know if you know about this story. They wanted to find out how he was able to do that, so that they'll be able to close that loophole and nobody else. They brought him into the system, understood how he was doing that, and then they shut that loophole over there. They might be able to do things like this, but again, this is Nigeria. You legalize something like this, you will hear 1,000 more come up there. You'd hear illegal refineries everywhere. People will now start doing what they want. If you make the mistake of legalizing one illegal refinery or one, should I call it bunkery? Anyways, that's I think is where the issue exactly is. But let's take more calls.
Hello.
Macha.
Mr. Sonny the Prince, good morning to you.
You say her name is Holy Rain.
Yes, Holy Ray.
I pray as I never see Holy Rain before.
Oh my God! Please go and check me out right now.
If rain beats, you don't know the rain to the first.
No, it's not rain. Ray as in ray of sunshine. Holy Ray.
Ray. Okay, that's good.
Thank you so much. Good morning.
I remember during the time of Osabanjo when Buhari was away, he visited Niger Delta and told them that all those guys, the finding later, he told them that he's going to give them license for orderly refineries. And they were under federal government supervision so that they will produce to a certain level, so that it will help the issue of importations calm down. So that I never heard of it again. I don't know if Buhari do not allow that policy to come to line, because if they have given license to modern refinery, I believe the issue of we wouldn't be celebrating that, because I believe that there will be competition. There will be a competition in the field. Okay, allowing one man to dictate the pace of our economy, that has been the problem we have. Could you imagine as little as sugar? You cannot be able to get Dangote sugar of 100 naira in the market any longer. And before now, there was a lot of competition in the sugar sector. There was a St. Louis, there's a lot of sugar. But these sugars, you can't find them anywhere anymore. Government has frustrated the reason that these guys cannot even produce sugar any longer. Everything has given to Dangote. Dangote now even have monopoly again. I remember when there's a lot of competition in cement factory before now. People like Sokoto Cement, Ashaka Cement, Cement, Steel Cement, and the rest. Today, it's only 3 people that are in cement production. Not because those guys are not willing to come into the business. Because of government policies, those guys are out of business. Now, allowing 3, Rafat, Bua, if not because of Bua has led, Dangote was intention to frustrate out of the business. Bua, Rafat, even Dangote wanted to buy Rafat then.
You're calling brands. They escaped me. You're calling brands.
Sorry. I withdraw that. The only 3 people are in cement business today. And that is why today you cannot break the monopoly. Any amount they choose itself. But if there is a competition in business, in cement business, give a lot of people license, give them a enable environment, borrow money, federal government borrow money to support Dangote. Borrow money to support these people. And you will see a lot of competition in the land. If your own is different with 15 naira, go elsewhere. So now, this man is the one producing, he has like now, his refinery is, by God's grace, is working now. And he said he's going to sell the river for 1,000. For me, there's no point of celebrating the river for 1,000. Because it's still on a higher side. It's still very, very on a higher side. The only time I will celebrate the reduction in diesel, at least if it comes down to at least 600 naira, that will still be affordable. At least it will also help the transportation, because now, conveying goods from Lagos to ordinarily before now was around 200,000. So today it's running into 3 million naira. And when the person brings these goods back to Abuja here, ordinarily we still tell on the people. So for me, we commend him for what he has done so far. And we're begging him. Because I don't know the reason why those things should be expensive. These things were done here in Nigeria. you not export the crude oil. You get it from Nigeria here.
All right, let's
And
wrap that up quickly.
Yeah, as long as you get like the cement and the rest, they get those materials here. I don't know why they should sell it above the reach of the poor people. Then this crude oil was fresh here in Nigeria, refined here in Nigeria. So if you sell it within the range of 500 naira, you're still in the business. You understand? Then other people coming to buy from outside the country, you can sell to them any amount to choose. But the local consumption should not exceed 500-600.
All right, we hear you on that one, Sonny the Prince. Thank you very much. He says local consumption should be at least reasonable. But those, yes, hello, good morning.
Good morning. My name is GB.
GB, good morning to you.
Good morning to you.
Yes, Dangote. Diesel price to 1,000 is commendable.
Okay.
It shows that he has not come to Nigeria, and it shows that this is the regulated market, and he should move with market forces. How do I mean? When he brought it to 1,252, dollar was around 1,350. The now the dollar is about 1,080 naira, or some are even selling 1,000 naira.
Yeah.
So you can see that it has been. They said the crude to him at the dollar rate, so he has to now appreciate and look at that. And that shows to it, because let me tell you, every businessman wants to make profit.
Of course.
Every business wants to. So, and not